I just don't about to be on two wheels for a second. Excuse me. Yeah. That's my shirt. The old time in the back program.
It is. So.
She got him talking to you. I'm gonna talk to you. All right, so good morning, everybody. We're gonna I'm just say the road for formalities. Um, Deasia Allen, Jaquan Levy, yep, y'all in the building. So this week it is cutting week, day 5 of orientation, and we'll be finishing up the Barber Bible. Them clean towels around there, Deasia. After you set up, you mind putting them up for me? That's right there at Station 6. Oh, I thought I had moved them. How was on the weekend? Yeah, get an upgrade. The size had them changed on the thing. Get an upgrade soon. Alright, so course documents, that's what page we left off on. Did you get a chance to finish the 4 pages of worksheets? Mm-hmm. DH, I can see your Barber Bible. Okay. Alright, so let's go over page 2. You got page 2 in there? Mm-hmm. So what you had down for the circle of influence?
right down there, yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's your social media message or text?
Mm, hey, one couple.
Good morning.
I was like, hey, what's up? And I was like, hey,
I
what's
can't
the?
hear you.
It goes like, hey, what's the Wilds family? Just calling to check in on you as well. Would you love for checking on you as well? Would love for you to come along this
Thank you.
breakthrough journey in my life. I'd like to service you some time and show how much I've grown as you can grow alongside me.
Okay. And what about your page 3?
So it's like, hey, how's it going? My name is Quan. Let's network, connect as creators. I believe in collaboration and sharing insight. Let's chat and exchange tips to grow together, creativity. Excited to connect.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Great job. And then page 4.
So
I'm a barber instructor.
I got Jermaine down for a shade beard.
Mm-hmm.
I got Q for a cut. I got Paul for a cut.
Mm-hmm.
I got Sean for a cut.
Mm-hmm.
I got Caden for a cut.
Mm-hmm.
I got OG Lee for a shave.
Mm-hmm.
I got G Black for a cut.
You know what you like?
You probably know him too, but he real prominent around here, dog.
He right?
He stay with a lot of white. He probably do. He like, yeah, I think so. I don't know if he like spit. He say he got some songs out there though. Is he?
Y'all the same age?
Nah, he like 30 something.
I bet you just talk about my cousin.
Maybe.
Uh-huh.
Maybe.
He darker than you?
Nah, he a little bit lighter.
It's another one then. I think it's 2. Somebody had told me that. Okay.
I got KG for a taper.
Mm-hmm.
I got Crew for color.
Mm-hmm. What number that is? 8 or
10.
10? Okay. When they coming in?
Yeah, see, I looked at a blank schedule.
Okay.
And follow up. I didn't put nothing for the videos.
Okay, yeah. All right. So your social media posts, what was those 5? In Columbia, South Carolina.
So, I mean, it's pretty simple, man. It's like real basic. So it's like motivational Monday,
Mm-hmm.
tips and trick Tuesday, wellness Wednesday, throwback Thursday, and feature Friday.
So that's the theme of the post. What's the post?
What's the post?
Mm-hmm. What's the motivational post?
So I mean, that's hard to kind of explain, but it's more so like I can show it. You know what I'm saying?
So you would be doing a video.
Type John, you know what I'm saying? Content, you know what I'm saying? So like motivation, like shoot, to throw up like a little motivational, like little video clip of celebrity or something, like a TED talk. And then you know you get your insight on it, so like pull something from what he said, talk about that, probably like a little Bible quote, you know what I'm saying, on a post or something,
Mm-hmm.
like, you know, something motivational in a sense, like,
Mm-hmm.
like I guess targeted to like what somebody like actually want to do. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily me per se.
But it could be you per se,
Yeah,
motivational.
could be.
You walking into school,
Yeah.
done started barber school.
Mm.
5 seconds of that could motivate somebody. Like, you know what, this confirmation, this 5 second clip, I was thinking about it. Boom, his video came down the timeline. That's how people make moves too.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
So it can be direct, indirect
mm.
motivation. Some people try to keep themselves and what they doing out of it. And it could work. But a lot of people get inspired by like, oh, I ain't knew they was doing none of this.
Right. Pop out with it.
Pop out with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. Networking list. Where can you go? Where the 3 places you can go?
So there's like places I tap into. So it's like art events, music festivals, and like poetry slams. You know
Where can I go? Okay. So what's the actual event? You said a party event?
poetry slam.
Oh, poetry slam.
Yeah.
Do they have any going on this month?
I'm sure they do. I know it's one that's like open every Sunday. Probably like at 12. You know what I'm saying? Then what else? It's like like Columbia like poetry slam team. I ain't calling to say one man's too much, but they got something going on. It's like a pool party or something like that, I think. I have to get a recruit. You know what I'm saying? She's posting like all the stuff that go in Columbia. Like she got like all the events and stuff. Same thing with the music festival. Like, really all this stuff, man. She knows what's happening.
All right. So the 10 opportunities, steps for creating the ideal guest experience. You can read 1 through 5.
Create. First, always greet your guests with a be nice, welcome. First, always greet your guests with a be nice welcome. Use their first and last name. Be friendly and
Escort.
And escort them to your service area. Identify challenges. Discover what your guests need and look for opportunities to serve them by asking discovery questions. Recommended solutions. Suggest services and products to help your guests. Get their agreement before you proceed with the service. Full house. Create a customized product experience. Allow your guests to choose a experience from the menu. Educate your guests. Provide information that will help your guests look and feel better by taking time to share ideas and tips about their beauty and image throughout the entire service.
Throughout some of the service?
Throughout the entire service.
Okay.
Word.
Talk professionally. Focus on your guests and direct your conversation to their needs. Be present with your guests at all times. 7, color bar. Create a color experience and another service your guests may need to enhance their image. Style experience. Show your guests what products to use to and how to create and maintain their new look. 9, review recommendations. Review what you recommend. Write down your recommendations and answer questions at your service area. 2-minute plan. Follow the steps of the 2-minute plan, which is on the next page. 2-minute plan, a service completion process. All right, you can read that.
Way to clean your service area, escort your guests to the service desk, introduce your guests to the service team, pull products and forces on solutions, reserve a future service time, give the guest a business card and 5 more business cards, ask for a referral, say thank you, clean your service area.
All right. Wait to clean your service area. You're focusing on getting them to the desk, out the door, thanking them. So what that look like for a core student is if the main student is escorting them, then you free to be on sanitation to help tidy up.
Cool.
Yeah. But they already on to the next thing.
Yeah.
4-step program. Learn, lead, and action plan for coaching guest services. 1 powwow. So you always game planning with your learning leader, whoever on the floor with you. Game plan, service consultation, service check, checking that your work, service completion. Once everything checked, everything will go. Your learning leader says it look good. They say it look good. You feel good about it. Complete it up. Important core Cosmo/Barbara and dates. All right. Create a calendar of events, projects, assignments, and important dates for the next several weeks. Keep your calendar with you to document home play assignments. Calendars are a great tool to help you to organize your tasks, meet the deadlines, and be prepared. So color week dates, you can use that calendar right there to see how the dates are falling. Like the 13th through the 16th. Cutting week 20 through 23. Cutting, you see it on the side?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So 20. Yeah, that's the week.
All the way.
So small week don't fall like the 3rd through the 6th. Like the 10th through the 13th. The 10th through the 13th. That's gonna be in June though. Kid, the 17th through like the 20th. That'll be the 24th through the 27th, something like that. Juneteenth, I know. Memorial. All right. So your tracking forms, the core barbering worksheet guidelines. Upon completion of the technical skills, your core specialist initials and date the appropriate box in the worksheet. All worksheet boxes with slashes require two signatures. Perm signatures. Perm requires signature after the section and the wrap are completed. After the section and then the wraps are completed. The disinfection and sanitation box is the last box to be completed. Disinfect and sanitize all implements before you complete the core program. Clean your kit and locker to make a list of the needed equipment that you may have that may have been lost or must be replaced before you start in the clinic classroom. Core future professionals will only advance to the adaptive stage phase when they meet all of the core requirements and complete the protege program. Photocopy of your barbering worksheet must be submitted with the original to the core specialist at the core interview. A photocopy is yours to keep as a backup for your reference. Service tracking worksheet. This worksheet provides with a breakdown of the number of hours that you focus on learning, required subjects, and documents for the number of services you must complete. To complete the worksheet, follow these instructions. Class time, fill in the number of hours with the daily tally marks according to the class hours you were present for. This is the number of hours you have listened and observed in class. Clinic classroom, fill in the tally marks according to each box that the learner is assigned in the worksheet. This is the number of practical skills you completed, regardless of the length of time. For each practical skill box on your worksheet, it has a specific number of requirements for completion. Receive a tally for each practical skill. Refer to the worksheet terminology for the program for the information on which practical skill falls into the category. Be sure to update the service tracking worksheet daily. These are your state board cosmetology requirements. Photocopy and submit the original completed worksheet to the financial aid office. New service tracking sheets are located in the worksheet file drawer. So if you ever need another worksheet, you ask for it. That's what that means. All right, so at the bottom, the worksheet policy, if you could, you can sign on the side. And date. Grading criteria. Page 1 of 5. You can read cutting.
Arranges all materials. No.
You missed the word.
Set up.
Yes, sir.
Set up. Arranges all materials neatly in the service area. Set up. SMA ready to use. Take the necessary
Precautions.
to guide the proper sanitation and protect. Take the necessary precautions to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guests. Procedure demonstrates a proper drape demonstrates knowledge of hand and body position,
Mm-hmm.
demonstrates the correct tension. That's what that
Mm-hmm.
is. Okay, cool. Demonstrates precautions of the segment, panels, and sections.
Demonstrates precision.
Precision. Okay, demonstrates precision of the segments, panel, and sections. Demonstrates the correct body position. Maintains a neutral position with the blade down. Demonstrates knowledge of cutting techniques. Performs the final check. Performs the 5-minute scalp massage. Completes a style and finish.
Mm-hmm.
Completes a proper diagram.
Mm-hmm.
Cleanup. Sanitize all tools and materials and stores themed in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes. Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, dryer, mirror,
Drawer.
drawers, drawer, mirror, hydraulic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's it. Hydraulic chair and base. The color
Bar.
bar and the wash house sink.
All right. Color and lightness. Setup. Arrange all material neatly in the service area. Set up SMA. Ready to use. Take the necessary precautions to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest. Who's being protected?
The service gives.
And who else?
Well, and ourselves, right? Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Or
Yes. Procedure demonstrates the proper drape. Explains and demonstrates the application of the color or lightener procedure. Demonstrates knowledge of the correct application. Demonstrates the correct parting of the sections. Neatly apply the product. Demonstrate knowledge of the color technique. Understands placements and effect. Gives a thorough consultation for the color application to the service guest. Completes the formulation sheet for each guest service. What kind of consultation are you giving for that color application? I just read it.
you did.
What type of consultation is given for the color application?
Alignment procedure?
Mm-mm.
No.
It's 9 procedures, and I asked the question, what type of consultation is given for a color application?
Proper drape? No.
You talking about drapes, and I'm talking about color application and consultation. What type of application? What type of consultation is given for a color application?
What exactly is a consultation?
It doesn't matter if you know how to read. The words that I'm saying is on that paper. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Because this is learning how to hear context clues and retain information.
It's not the lightning procedure, no.
The lightning procedure is what? What number is that?
It's the second one. Number.
Explains and demonstrate the application of color or lightener process. I said, what kind of consultation is given for a color application? So you guessed the lightning procedure. Lightning procedure, color consultation. Did anything in that procedure say anything about consultation?
No.
Okay, so keep going. What type of consultation is given during a color application?
Color application.
What type of consultation is given for the color application? I can't hear you.
Formulate.
So you went to another. You want to tell me about formulation sheets? When I said what type of consultation is given for a thorough application? I mean, and I done gave you the word.
Color application.
Read me the procedures.
Demonstrate a proper drape. Explain a demonstrates the applicable color or lightener producer. Demonstrates knowledge of a correct application. Demonstrates the correct parting of the section. Neatly apply the product. Demonstrates knowledge of color techniques. Understands placement and effect. Gives a through constant consultation,
Thorough consultation.
thorough consultation for a color application to a service guest. Completes the formula,
Formulation.
formulation worksheet for each service guest.
So the question was, what type of consultation is given for a color application? It's only one procedure that had four of those words in it. The eighth procedure had the word consultation in it.
Mm.
It had color application in it, and it had gives. Same difference as given. So the context clue all around those words was thorough. A thorough consultation is given for a color application. And you might want to write, like take notes, like always be ready to note stuff. even in your notebook, because once you rewrite stuff yourself,
Yeah.
then you're helping yourself retain the information. So look, listen, and learn. That is gonna be important, like your audio. So reading out loud instead of just listening to somebody else read, we always switch it up because everybody retain information different. Um, it don't matter if we mispronounce a word or not. The context clues around that word should help you know where to find that word. That's gonna be important during test taking because it's multiple choice. So you're looking at it, you got to make sure that you're understanding what it's saying. Does not is different from does. If the question is saying which one except all of these except, like when they be asking you questions like that, it's important to know how to identify that. So just looking at that is going to be important, and knowing what you're looking at. Truths versus similarities. Like some things is a truth, some things it looked like it was the answer, but they switched something up and now it makes it a false statement. So you gotta make sure you're listening when we're reading and going over stuff together. Um, Take your notes and highlight even when you by yourself, because you be like, oh, I thought it was saying something else, and then now we reading it out loud in class, and oh, okay, but it's cool. But that's how you get it. Okay. Because it don't matter that you don't got it. That's what you're here to learn it for. But you gotta know how to identify how you intake and how you already know how to identify and find stuff. And if that's kind of hard, then let that be known, so that way I can make sure I'm on the right track with how I'm engaging, with you as we get ready to retain a whole lot of information. Yeah. All right. So clean up. And that's why I had you, even when you had read arrange all materials, and I was like, you missed the word. I intentionally wanted you to say setup, because there's a setup process and there's a cleanup process. They're not exactly the same. They may have some similarities, but those processes aren't the same. So you need to be able to tell where you at in the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up sanitizes all tools and materials and store them in the sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the area clean and include the workstation, drawer, mirror, hydraulic chair, the base, the color bar, and the shampoo area, sinks. Style and finish. Setup arranges all materials neatly in the service area. Setup SMA ready to use. Take the necessary precautions to guide the proper sanitation and protection for the service guests. Procedure demonstrates a proper drapes and has a style plan prior to the execution of the style and the finishing service. Uses the proper pre-dry methods to guide the desired look. Uses the proper finishing method to guide the desired end results. Uses the proper round brush, curling, smoothing, or styling iron products and or finish desired. Completes and style the finish and finish recommendations form for the service guests. Oh, you can put that in the one in the bathroom. No, you can put it in the bathroom in that bottom drawer, the one next to the wall. Clean up, sanitize all tools and materials and store them in the sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, drawer, mirror, hydraulic chair, the base, the color bar, and the sink and the shampoo bowl area. You can read permanent wave.
Set up. Arrange all materials neatly in the service area. Set up. SMA ready to use. Take the necessary
Precautions.
precautions
Mm-hmm.
to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest. Procedure. Demonstrate a proper drape. Demonstrates knowledge of the product. Demonstrates the correct parting of the sections. Selects sections appropriate to the robe size. demonstrates the correct tension and wrapping. No fish hook ends or are present. Excuse me. The robes are touching the elastics.
The rods.
The rods are touching. The elastics are in the proper position. Demonstrates the correct preen pro,
Perm.
perm producer
Procedure.
procedure. So demonstrates the correct perm procedure.
Mm-hmm.
Or cleanup. Sanitizes all tools and materials and stores things in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, dryers, mirrors, hydraulic chair, and base, the color bar, and the wash house sink.
Highlight that whole box, please.
Whole box.
Because the
Double tape.
permanent wipe,
Double tape.
you had it left. You can see if it's in there on third. Or that one on the end. Is it in there? No.
No, I just wanted to take the wall in the shoebox.
You can check the other one. I thought that was
I don't know. I didn't know how to put it in the back.
chemical relaxer. You can read that. It's regular tape up there though.
Yeah, I guess I didn't like how the regular tape looked.
Oh, okay.
I just took it out.
Is it in there?
I could have sworn I put them like that.
You can read that one on the corner.
Set up. Arrange all materials neatly in the service area. Set up SMA ready to use. Take the necessary precautions to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guests. Procedure. Demonstrates a proper drape. Demonstrates knowledge of the product. Demonstrates the correct partner of the sections. No excuse. Product in on the skin. Demonstrates the proper removal of the product. Understands the application and retouch for wavy, curly, and extra curly hair. Cleanup. Sanitize all tools and materials and stores things in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, dryer, mirror, hydraulic drawer, mirror, hydraulic chair, and base, the color bar, and the wash house sink.
Right, you can read.
It's thermal press and irons. Setup arranges all materials neatly in the service area. Set up SMA ready to use. Takes the necessary procedures to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guests. Procedure: demonstrates a proper drape, properly tests the thermal pressing comb and irons, takes the necessary procedures when using hot tools, demonstrates the proper manipulation of the irons, demonstrates knowledge of the different types of thermal presses and when to utilize each. Cleanup: sanitize all tools and materials and store them in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, drawers, mirrors, hydraulic chair and base, the color bar, and the wash house sink.
Highlight the chemical relaxer box. While you do that, I'm going to read scalp treatment. Set up, arrange all materials neatly in the service area. Set up SMA, ready to use. Take the necessary precautions to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest. Procedure: demonstrates proper draping. Maintains a firm and even pressure throughout the scalp treatment. Manipulates the scalp using slow and even movements. Explain the benefits of the scalp treatment. Has knowledge of when to not perform the scalp treatment. Set up, sanitizes all tools and materials and stores them in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area clean to include workstation, drawer, mirror, hydraulic chair base, the color bar, and I already know it's going to be a second base sink because that's over there in zone 2. So we're going to revamp that language. Deep conditioning. You can highlight scalp treatment itself, just scalp treatment at the top, and then deep conditioning, highlight that. Arrange, set up, arrange all materials neatly in this service area. Set up SMA, ready to use. Take the necessary precautions to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest area. Procedure: demonstrates the proper draping. Understands the benefit of a conditioning treatment. Demonstrates knowledge of the product. Properly removes the product. Correctly applies the product. Clean up, sanitize all tools and materials and store them into a sanitary and or kit area or kit. Wipes the work area clean, including the workstation, the drawer, the hydraulic chair, base, the color bar, and the second base sink. Alright. And we are moving right along. You can read finger wave.
Finger wave. Set up: arranges all materials neatly in the service area. Set up SMA, ready to use. Takes the necessary procedures to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest. Procedure: demonstrates a proper drape, demonstrates adequate, right? Adequate.
Where you at? Yeah, adequate, that's right.
Demonstrates adequate use of wet styling products, performs C-shaping using two fingers apart. The waves are even, the ridges are visible. 6 pin curls are formed in the second ridge. The knot is finished. Clean up, Sanitize all tools and materials and storage them in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, drawers, mirror, hydraulic chair, and base, the color bar, and wash house sink.
You can keep going.
Wet hairstyling. Set up. Arranges all materials neatly in the service area. Set up. SMA ready to use. Takes the necessary procedures to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest. Procedure. Demonstrate a proper drape. Properly selects rolls to achieve the desired movement of the hair. The partings are clean, thoroughly dries the hair before combing out. Back combing is evenly interested throughout the hair and consistent to the style. The style is balanced and uniform. Cleanup. Sanitize all tools and materials and store things in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, drawers, mirrors, hydraulic chair and base, the color bar, and the wash house sink.
Alright, keep going.
Braids. Set up. Arranges all materials neatly in the service area. Set up. SMA ready to use. Takes the necessary procedures to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest. Procedure. Demonstrates proper drape. Creates clean parting and sections. Maintains a firm tension with each section. Uses precision in parting for each section. Looks for balance and uniformity.
Mm-hmm.
The style is finished. Clean up. Sanitize all tools and materials and store things in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, drawers, mirror, hydraulic chair, and base, the color bar, and the wash house sink.
Next.
Wigs and hair pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Set up. Arranges all materials neatly in the service area. Set up SMA ready to use. Take the necessary procedures to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest. Procedure. Demonstrates a proper drape. Understands the basic guidelines for styling a wig or hairpiece. Understands the various types of hair pieces and their uses. Properly select the necessary tools to achieve the desired finish. Demonstrates knowledge of wig blocking. Demonstrates knowledge.
South Carolina, Columbia.
Demonstrates knowledge of fitting hair pieces. Demonstrates knowledge of proper care of wigs and hair pieces. Cleanup. Sanitize all tools and materials and store things in sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, drawers, mirrors, hydraulic chair, and base, the color bar, and the wash house sink.
All right. What we got? Where we at now? Got one more on that page. All right, that was the hair pieces. All right.
What is SMA? What that stand for?
SMA, your setup,
So just means
your proper setup. Mm-hmm. Good question. Write that on the side. Mm-hmm. Because as you can see, it says that in how
All of
often?
them. All of them.
Thank you. Thank you. I just wanted to see if you was going to be able to identify that. And what else is saying in all of them for the most part?
Um, Arrange all materials neatly in the service area. Set up SMA. Take the necessary, yeah, so it said take the necessary procedures to guide the proper, no, excuse me, take the necessary precautions to guide the necessary sanitation and protect the service guest, so like have the guest always protected.
And what's the next thing that it say?
Uh, Demonstrate a proper drape,
Yes,
proper
in all
drape,
of them.
yeah, all of them, yeah.
So, I would put a star by that. Demonstrating the proper drape. Mm-hmm. Where you from, Quentin? All right. Ooh, congratulations. Where you at in South Carolina? We offer share work class. We offer share work. You can go to my website. You can go to mines at imtiffany.co, or you can Google the school and then fill out a form, and then we can assist you. Are you going to state board for a master barber or registered only? Quitting down to 72 hours left. He in school too. Mm-hmm. What school do you attend? Out of McCall. Yeah, we only train master barbers here, so they gonna get that shit work in. Bye. You about to take 5? Okay. You already set up your station? Okay. Okay. Thank you. You wanna knock this out and then take your 5? That's what we was doing. The grading criteria after we finish these, then you can take your break. Alright. So makeup.
Makeup, setup, arranges all materials neatly in the service area setup, SMA, ready to use, take the necessary precautions to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest,
Mm-hmm.
utilize and utilize in examples the working
Mm-hmm.
area varies the supply area to the learning leader at the completion of the service. Procedure demonstrates the proper drape, demonstrates knowledge of the product, studies the face, shape, and features, uses the correct application, enhances the service guest pers- enhances the service guest personal features, utilizes the face design sheet,
Mm-hmm.
understands the understands and identifies colors, color contrast,
Mm-hmm.
and temperature. Cleanup, sanitize all tools and materials and store them in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work
Mm-hmm.
area clean to include the workstation, drawers, mirror, hydraulic chair, and base.
All right. Brow arching and tinning.
Brow arching and tinning. Setup. Arranges all materials neatly in the service area. Setup. SMA. Ready to use. Takes the necessary procedures to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest. Procedure. demonstrates a proper drape. The application is neat, no
We can
excess,
solve that problem.
no excess product is on the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Demonstrates the proper removal of the product,
Mm-hmm.
creates balance, removes excess hair, cleanup, sanitizes all tools and materials, and store things in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area clean to include workstation, drawers, mirrors, and hydraulic chair and base.
Mm-hmm. You notice how that color, I mean, how makeup was talking about color and contrast?
Yeah, so like
Uh,
the light and the darks. Like,
mm-hmm. How you gonna work them together so that goes into the foundation part of color? I just wanted to make sure you caught that because remember we already had a color enlightener criteria,
yeah,
but then now in makeup it's talking about color too.
mm,
All right, facial treatment.
facial treatment. Set up properly draped.
Well, thank you, Queen.
Mhm.
Appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe.
Properly drapes the treatment bed and procedures in excuse me, excuse me, bed and prepares it for the service guest. So properly drapes the treatment bed and prepares it for the service guest.
Mm-hmm.
Arranges all materials neatly in the service area. Set up, estimate, ready to use. Takes the necessary procedures to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guests. Procedures. Demonstrates a proper drape. Demonstrates knowledge of the product. Applies the product correctly. Maintains a firm, even pressure during the massage.
Mm-hmm.
Manipulates the skin using slow, even motions. Properly removes the product. Utilize the skin consolation card,
Consultation.
consultation card.
Mm-hmm.
Utilize the skin consultation card.
Thank
Applies the appropriate amount of product. Cleanup. Completes the disinfection. Disinfection.
you. Mm-hmm.
Completes the disinfection process.
Procedure.
Procedure.
No, my bad. It's process. My bad.
Completes the
You can keep
disinfection.
one up there too. If it's no barbicide on the floor out there, you can keep one up there. Either right here where the towel's on that or up there by you in the front.
Completes the disinfection process for all tools and materials used with stores thing in a sanitary place.
Mm-hmm.
Wipes down the treatment, bed, chair, facial machine, and workstation table.
Mm-hmm.
Places all
Linen.
linens in
Designated.
the designated soiled linen area.
Where our soil in the area at?
Is it over there in that corner?
You done had like 30 tours.
Where the,
In what corner? Over there?
yeah,
I'm gonna give you a hint. It's back here.
back here. Soiled linen.
Soil linen.
Oh, right there, and that little, this container right here.
That's labeled what?
Soiled linen.
Awesome. Absolutely. Places all linen in the designated soil linen area. Listen, they should have put that at the end of everyone. every one of these procedures.
So
Cause
like,
that's the only one that I see got that, but that's where your stuff is gonna go. That soil, okay? Area to be laundered.
word.
Yes. You can read the last one.
Men's facial hair.
Oh, and then it says refills the steamer and lowers
Um,
the chair to place under the treatment bed. So that's the steamer, the black.
Kurt.
Yeah. No, no, no. That black steamer, where is that? It's out there. It's on the wall.
That might be right there. What's that? That's a blue
That's a
one.
trolley. The black steamer, and we're gonna label that thing steamer. Right here. This is the black steamer. Right here. This is the station. Right now for this one, it's refilling. We got a line, max line, and silverback is still one right there. Yeah. And then that's a light. So that can be used for facials or scalp therapy. Mm-hmm. All right. Men's facial hair.
Men's facial hair arranges all materials neatly in the service area, setup, SMA, ready to use, takes the necessary procedures to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guest. Procedure demonstrates a proper drape, studies the face, shape, and features, enhances the service guest personal features,
Mm-hmm.
creates balance, the shape appears well groomed and is flattering to the service guest,
Mm-hmm.
removes excess hair, demonstrates the proper use, what?
And manipulation.
Oh, and manipulation. I thought I had the other thing. Demonstrates the proper usage and manipulation of tools.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up, sanitize all tools and materials, and stores steam in a sanitary area and kick. Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, drawers, mirrors, hydraulic chair, and base.
You did the cleanup already. All right, we got 3 more left. And then if they need to be refilled with the next strips, the next strips in the second dispensary back here.
Okay.
And then if you want your station to have a next strip thing, just let me know, because I know you got one with your stuff though, right? Because that one missing it. So if put that on for me to get it, but I know it's not. I noticed that it wasn't one at your station, but I know you got one in your
There was
key.
one like, I thought we had one like for all stations.
I was getting them as we go.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it is like $10 or something?
It depends on where we get them from.
Y'all gonna do that clean hair.
Okay. So,
Clean hair in station 3 and 4.
can you take a picture? It got words on it.
Yeah, 3 and 4 do, but the duties on 3 and then I think like the cornrows or something.
You can take the duties off.
Okay.
Cause we don't reset that, and I'll put it back here. You can still take a picture of it.
See it, put it in the chat.
Yeah, put it in the chat, and then you can clear it off. Thank you. Manicuring. You can read.
Manicuring. Arrange all materials neatly in the service area. Setup. SMA ready to use. Take the necessary procedures to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guests. Procedures. Shapes the nails using a continuous flowing motion. the
Cuticles.
cuticles. The cuticles do not have
Ragged.
ragged edges or hangnails.
Mm-hmm.
Cleans the free edge. Applies nail polish evenly.
Mm-hmm.
Performs a hand and arm massage.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up. Sanitize all tools and materials and store things in a sanitary area and or kit.
Mm-hmm.
Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, drawers, mirrors, and hydraulic chair and base.
Pedicuring.
Pedicuring. Setup. Arranges all materials neatly in the service area setup, SMA, ready to use. Takes the necessary procedures to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guests. Procedures. Shapes the nails using a continuous flowing motion. The cuticles do not have rigid edges or
Ragged.
ragged edges. The cuticles do not have ragged edges or hangnails. Cleans the free edge. Applies nail polish evenly. Performs a leg and foot massage.
Mm-hmm.
Clean up. Sanitizes all tools and materials and stored things in a sanitary area and or kit.
Mm-hmm.
Wipes the work area clean to include the workstation, drawers, mirrors, hydraulic chair, and base.
All right. Great job. What that was, pedicure?
Yeah.
Artificial nails. Setup arranges all materials neatly in the service area. Setup SMA ready to use. Takes the necessary precautions to guide the proper sanitation and protection of the service guests. Procedure demonstrates the knowledge of the product. Applies the product correctly. No excess product is on the skin. Understands the difference between different nail enhancement techniques. Shapes and refine the nail to complement the hands. Clean up, sanitizes all tools and materials and stores them in a sanitary area and or kit. Wipes the work area, includes the workstation, drawer, mirror, and hydraulic chair and base. So that's it with the graded criteria. These are things that you would be graded on if it's in there, and we just read it. We will cover it. It doesn't matter if it's a little or a lot. We'll get into a little bit of it because it's all in the textbook. Also, when they come in on the clinic floor, they're going to be asking, they're going to be inquiring. That's why a lot of time, yeah, we do everything. That don't mean y'all ready to do everything. So if you want to be ready to do everything, then do it. We have mannequins, hand mannequins, feet mannequins. Do it. Whether you're going to be good at taking it off, you might be good at the massage part. That might be the best part you do, but it's going to be good. And you're gonna know how to do the basic procedures of it, and from there you can build on. It shouldn't be hard for you to build on because you're already an artist. This is your playground. You know what I'm saying? So you can take 5, and then we will pick back up with the worksheets. That's the sample right there, but we'll pick right back up with that. And I'll meet you right back here at first base. Yep. Yeah, so Quentin, are you in class now? Or do y'all not have school on Mondays? Also, if y'all have any questions when it relates to barbering, and y'all may need a barber coach and or mentor, feel free. You can also reach me at the school. It's 803-550-9890. Y'all can call, get your questions answered. And if y'all are free in July, we have a female barber networking event. So I don't know if y'all, on the business side, I don't know where you at or where y'all at or what y'all trying to do, but that's our barber networking time in July. So even though it's called Female Barber Networking Event, listen, whether you're female or male, come out to the event. You are invited. The events are typically going to be found on Facebook or Eventbrite, but I'm gonna see if YouTube got like an event page, and then I'm gonna work on sharing like flyers here to kind of post on the timeline so y'all can kind of know what's going on. I'm definitely more of a Facebooker, so I'm getting into YouTube and well, like doing the videos on my channel more, so that way y'all can be a part of the things that we're doing, since YouTube is a good platform for education. Okay, so that's why I'm here. That's why I let y'all in on our orientation process. This is like pretty much still the beginning of our core class. We're a new school here, new barber institute here in Columbia, South Carolina. So if y'all know anybody in the area, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Okay, but I love what I do and who I do it for. I love it. And I love why I do it. So if you even got the license, went to school, and you just may be discouraged, feeling some type of way, for whatever reason, like you just need to maybe get you a good mentor or coach, okay? So you can see the why in it for you. Don't ever let somebody steal a great opportunity. Like this trade is a life-changing trade. You just gotta maybe know how to look at it with an open mind. And I'm naturally a very optimistic person, so I apply those in my mentoring and my coaching and my educating approach. So I'm going to let y'all go. And if y'all catch this on the replay, like engage in the comment section. Let me know what y'all need. And I look forward to seeing y'all around. Thank you, Quentin. Thank you, Quentin, for showing love in the comment section. Thank you, Quentin, for subscribing. Thanks. I don't know who that is, but I appreciate you. And I will catch y'all later. I am Tiffany Empire Impact Ignite, their dynamic instructor. Y'all be blessed.